leaked footage from Ukraine is showing us not just how Ukraine is changing tactics in its war against Russia, but how the future of naval warfare might look. I'm Paul, U.S. Army combat veteran. Let's get into it. Okay, first, let's take a look at this video coming to us from the Sun, but really it's coming to us from the Ukrainian military. And this is them releasing what they are calling a non-returning sea drone attacking a Russian warship at Novorossiysk naval base. Right. So as you can see, one of the things I think is interesting when we watch this, you can see first off the drone approaching what looks like at night, and it looks like the ship itself is using searchlights to try to locate this approaching drone. And you can see the drone itself has a number of zoom functions. It's got a graphic representing its heading here. It's really helping to, and it even has a little targeting reticle, all of which is likely custom built, would be my guess, right? To ensure that this is, again, that the operators are able to maintain the orientation of the drone. Now you can see one of the things the drone does is seems to be veering back and forth, right? Moving erratically. And that's not an accident. It's likely because troops, or sailors rather, on the deck of the vessel are trying to engage this with small arms fire. If they're able to hit the engine, it seems very possible that they would be able to disable the drone, and then if they capture it, they could actually try to reverse engineer ways to disrupt or jam the drone. It's pretty well known that the U.S. in Iraq and Afghanistan relied on devices that would actually jam remote signals, similar to like a cell phone, which is what they use likely to communicate with this drone. As you can see, they are continually trying to maintain a good heading and get very close, but also they're probably trying to target essential parts of the vessel. So if something very forward on the vessel, they likely know where they're likely to hit munition stores, and that's going to be their target. You can see here, this looks like an area where they're likely to store munitions. The idea being that if you can detonate not just the drone itself, but you can use the drone as a flying detonator to target cruise missiles or large shells or other munitions, that it's going to destroy the entire vessel. But again, remember, these modern naval ships are designed to contain these. And there you go. There is the moment where it contacts the hull. Now, let's take a look real quick at the results. By all accounts, this was pretty considerable, and Russian spin machines definitely started almost right away, right? One result that we have here is, of course, a Russian warship seen listing. This is the term for a naval vessel that starts to fall onto its side, usually an indicator that it's taking on a pretty significant amount of water. It was seen listing in the Black Sea after a major drone attack. You can see here is Novorossiysk, so it's to the east of Crimea, quite a ways. Indicating again that this is nowhere near Ukrainian-controlled territory, and likely the drone was communicating via satellite to Ukrainian operators elsewhere, which is again a testament to kind of the technological advancement of these drones, right? Let's see if we can find the actual picture. Let's see. Again, is reporting a Russian warship being seriously damaged in an overnight Ukrainian drone attack. All right, this port that it attacked also handles 2% of the world's oil supply and also exports grain. And it temporarily halted civilian ship movement before resuming normal operations. Ukrainian intelligence said that the ship is the Oligorsky Gornyak, a Russian Navy landing ship with around 100 servicemen on board, and that they had used a sea drone carrying 450 kilos of TNT. The source said as a result of the attack, the ship received a serious breach and cannot conduct its combat missions. adding that the operation was carried out by the Ukrainian security service and the Navy, and that Russian statements about it being repelled are largely false. There was videos of the Olegorsky Gornak being towed into port via a tug. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see, we search for that. There we go. Here is some footage of the ship itself, right? You can see the exact location where the drone appeared to detonate appears to be where it has taken on a lot of water. And here's a tugboat pulling the ship into port in an effort probably to stop it from sinking completely underneath the sea. So I think it's pretty clear that this has been a real unmitigated disaster for Russian forces. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. If you want me to do the analysis of the uncensored combat footage, this is the kind of stuff, GoPros, trench clearing operations, that sort of high intensity video. I can't do it on YouTube. Instead, I do it on combatvetnews.com. It's the best way to support the channel and keep me independent. Any one of these membership tiers is going to get you access to the members only section where, again, once or twice a week, we drop this analysis. So you're going to want to check it out. You're going to want to become a member. The link is in the description. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.